What you're gonna need for this little experiment is an empty bottle. It's like a pressure valve or a brake or whatever you want to call it. Some water, some gas, and the container to fill the gas. Now it's recommended you use glass bottles, sealed containers, probably like this, but I didn't have none, so I'm just gonna use what I have to improvise. Now we got some small tubes, solid enough to take the pressure that's gonna be pushing away from this refrigerator motor. And this motor is a nice one. It's active, it's working. Now this here is a intake valve, or which you would call how would I say it, or you could just say this is where we take, or it takes air from. It's fueled from this end right here, and here is our little pump. So I'll get this working in a minute and show you how it's done. And this is TTTA1, things to talk about one. Yep, let's get on to the video. Today is a windy day here in the North Coast, Ocho Rios, and if you can see outside. So the experiment I'm going to be doing for today should be doing in an open environment. Please be advised, do not do this in an enclosed area, because gasoline and fuels such like this, which are just on the experimental stage, should be done in an open environment. Now if you're new to the channel, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to be updated whenever I upload a new video. I'll be showing you what I'll be doing shortly. Please remember, smoking and gas are not friends. Fire and gas, no friends. Now as you can see, I got two ends. One's supposed to be down in the gas, and one's supposed to be taking air from there. Now I could use this two ways, as you're about to see, and let's just show you how it goes, okay? So we got this here almost ready. I'm gonna add a little Patex, and this is the C5, or I guess say 5500. Oh, that's a major amount. Now it is recommended that you use glue for this, but however, I do not have any glue, so this is what I'm going to have to use. Okay. Just back off a little bit, let me see everything. Just back off a little bit. So it's going to be put here to dry. In the meantime, between time, while I'll just get the other one ready. Now please remember that this is just water. Please remember this is just water, and this is the gas. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to make something in this. Now what I'm gonna do is just leave that to be dried in a few while I get these ready. So as I said before, this is gonna be my water bottle. Yeah. As you can see, my pump is working. It's 100% fine. So let's just get this show on the road, right? Now I'm gonna use this. I'm not gonna fill it up too much, and you're gonna see why. There we go. Now this refrigerator motor has three parts of it. Now, as I said before, this is the intake, this is the pump, and this is the filler. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add this right here. And I'm going to get back to you in a second, and you're going to see it on. As you can see, it's not really dried, but I'm gonna get this on and get the video over with because I got a lot more things to do for the day. So as you can see, this is the power, and if I should just add, then you would see what I mean. But this is the thing. One second, it's kind of windy, so I'm gonna give it this. As you can see, it's really working. But I'll get back to you in a second because it's kind of a bit windy. Okay, so I had to make a little torch so I could make you see what's going on, because all of a sudden it just gets gusty and there's a lot of wind. Now, for you to understand, this is not exactly what is supposed to be used there. Okay, it's off. Now, the reason why it's not supposed to be used inside, there's a lot of fumes. Okay, give me a second. The wind kicks back up. You can see the wind is giving me a hard time. I'm guessing at this rate the gas is good. I'm saying that is a pressure that's too high. Let's try some. As you can see, pressure is a bit still too high, but it's better than before. So if it wasn't that much gusty, just imagine how the flames would have reacted. As I can say, it's windy outside. Now what I actually did to get this working was actually simple. I released this so I could have a little bit more air flowing from here, because this is pushing a lot of air, and this could be used to pump a car tire, probably even a truck tire as well, but I don't know about that. But I've seen people use it to pump a car tire. It's really slow, but it gets the job done. That's my small experiment, people. As you can see, it actually works. Car gas, a pump. You need some glue. This is not required to use. It's actually soft, as you can see here, but as for experiment personnel and professionals only. So kids, do not try this at home. It actually works. You need gas, water. As you can see, a small tube. Glue required, not protects. As you can see, it's not meant to handle these type of jobs. But as I said earlier, experimental purposes only. Get this back on the road so you can see what I'm doing. People, I know you can see this, but I know the wind. There you go, my experiment worked, you can see. And as I said before, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you could be updated whenever I post a new video. Who could say you can't do your own thing? Never let nobody tell you anything. You can do whatever you want. Okay? I gotta get something. As you see, I got this small beach bed to actually hold the wind away so you could see a little flame, but it's still hitting up pretty much harder than it was before. All of a sudden it just get really gusty. So I'm gonna hit this out and get some things going, because I got a lot of things to do. This is TTTA holding it out. Believe you me, I want to have this going like at least one more time before I go.